What's up, adventurers? I've got more to share today than a wizard in a library of ancient tomes. Have you ever wondered how the stories we tell in our D&D campaigns can shape the world around us? Well, today we're going to dive into a vital topic of inclusivity and diversity in Dungeons & Dragons, why representation matters so much. And I know what you might be asking. Why am I creating a video about this topic? Isn't it common sense and clear cut? Well, I thought so, but when I talked about the artwork in the new Dungeons & Dragons edition on TikTok, some of the comments that I got on that video were... And so here I am, making this video for you all. So grab your dice and let's embark on this important quest together. Let's begin by exploring why inclusivity and diversity are so crucial in our beloved game. The D&D realm contains endless possibilities, where we can be anybody and do anything. Yet, for too long, the characters and stories have often reflected a very narrow slice of the real world. When we include characters of different races and abilities, we not only enrich our narratives, but also make the game more welcoming. Imagine a young player seeing a hero who looks like them or shares their experiences. It can be as magical as finding a legendary artifact. Diversity doesn't just enhance our games, it actively encourages people from diverse backgrounds to join the community. I've had countless people agree with me over on TikTok that they have disabilities and chose to play characters with those same disabilities. My fiance, she's even a stroke survivor, and her favorite character is a monk who's a stroke survivor just like her, even in a world where magic can cure almost anything. Disabled players often prefer to experience the game through the lens of their personal experiences. This choice allows them to explore their identities in new context, embracing both their strengths and challenges in a way that feels authentic and empowering. And who are you to tell them that they have no right to play somebody with a disability? Similarly, people of color want to see heroes who look like them and share their cultural backgrounds. Representation in character art and storytelling validates their experiences and sends a powerful message. You belong here. When players see themselves reflected in the game, it creates a deeper connection and a sense of belonging that goes beyond mere entertainment. It's like opening a portal into a world where everyone has a place and every story is worth telling. Representation just isn't a buzzword. It's a powerful tool that shapes how we see ourselves and others. For players from minority backgrounds or those with disabilities, seeing themselves reflected in character art and stories can be incredibly empowering. And if you don't understand that, it's because you've come from a world of privilege, where you don't understand what it's like never to have a role model. It sends a message that they belong in the worlds of adventure just as much as anybody else. People like myself have countless role models in popular culture, but minorities and disabled individuals often have few heroes to look up to. By creating diverse characters and showcasing that in both art and gameplay, we're helping to balance the scales and to offer inspiration to a new generation of gamers. Let's talk about character art. Visual representation plays a significant role in storytelling. When we include diverse characters in our art, heroes with different skin tones, body types, cultural attire, or who use mobility aids, we're normalizing diversity in our fantasy worlds. This not only enhances the realism and richness of our setting, but also signals to players that they are all welcome at the table. It's like casting a wide area spell of inclusion that touches everybody in the game. Now let's consider the impact on storytelling. Incorporating diverse characters opens up new avenues for plots, challenges, and character development. It allows us to explore different cultural backgrounds, traditions, and perspectives, making our campaigns more engaging and educational. For example, a character who uses a wheelchair might navigate dungeons differently, turning what could be limitation into a source of creativity and problem solving. This not only enriches the game for the player, but also the entire party as they work together in new ways. But let's also acknowledge the challenges. It requires effort and sensitivity to portray characters from backgrounds different from our own respectfully and accurately. It's essential to avoid stereotypes and do our research. Think of it as a quest for knowledge. Engaging with source materials, consulting with people from those communities, and approaching the subject with humility can make a significant difference. Remember, the goal is to celebrate diversity, not appropriate it. Speaking of community and sharing, if you're passionate about making D&D more inclusive and want to support the channel in promoting these values, consider checking out both my Discord and my Patreon. On my Discord page, you can communicate and engage with a like-minded group of people just like you. And by supporting me on Patreon, you can allow me to create more content like this, exploring important topics and fostering a welcoming environment for all players. Together, we can make our gaming community even more magical. Let's sprinkle some inspiration with practical tips. Dungeon Masters. You can introduce NPCs from a variety of backgrounds and with different abilities. This not only adds depth to your world, but also provides players with a diverse cast of characters to interact with. Players, you should consider creating characters that explore different aspects of identity, and don't be afraid to make your character look like you. You don't have to play somebody differently. If your character has a stroke like you, if your character is in a wheelchair like you, that is completely okay. Maybe your next hero is from a culture that you've always been curious about or has a disability that shapes their unique approach to adventuring. Let's not forget the importance of open dialogue. Have conversations with your gaming group about inclusivity. It's like a session 0 for social awareness. Discuss how you can make your table more welcoming and ensure everybody feels seen and respected. Empathy and understanding are just as important as any stat on your character sheet. I can see it now. A lot of people might be offended by what I have to say, the irony in that. And just remember, if you don't agree with what I'm saying, it doesn't make you right, it just makes you a jerk. And as we wrap up our quest today, it's clear that inclusivity and diversity aren't just important. They're essential for the growth and enrichment of our community. By consciously choosing to include diverse characters and stories, we're not just changing our games, we're changing the world, one campaign at a time. We're providing role models for those who have few and creating a game that truly reflects the vast diversity of its players. So let's continue to champion inclusivity, celebrate our differences, and make our tables a place where everybody feels like a hero. After all, the greatest treasure that we can find in any adventure is the friendships and understanding we gain along the way. Until next time, my friends, keep rolling those dice, and may the quests be epic.